and welcome to CopTubeAmerica.com, where we teach you the elements of criminal law. Hello, teens. We're on lesson number 85, forging checks. Don't do it. That's my gorilla sound. Gorillas do growl. I grew up near a zoo in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Don't do it. People will frown upon you, especially institutions. Nobody likes when somebody forges a forgery. Oh, so tacky. You don't get away with it. They catch you. And then when they catch you, they got the evidence. What evidence? The check that you forged. Okay? Which is not the owner's signature. It's yours. You can't take that money. Them banks are smart. But those who get away with it, they will catch you. And they got the evidence right there in their hands. The check itself. I don't think about that. That's why I'm here to help you think. Okay, I'll listen then. We're going to jump right into it. Okay? Because we got a lot of territory to cover. Alright? Elements making up the crime of forging checks. And hello again, teens. I'm glad that you're listening. Alright? 1. Presents a false document to another person. You know it's false. That's why your heart beats like that. Pay attention to your heart. Let me give you a clue. When your heart begins a rapid pace, something is not right. When you worry, something's not right. You got to get to a point, you got to get your hands, or get a handle, get a grip on it. Learn to think something is suspicious. That's why, don't you like them kids when they go, something ain't right, man. Something suspicious. That's right. You love them, so you be that way. Right? They're very mature. You mature up. Use your street smarts to help someone, not hurt someone. They said, well, Lisa, why are you so cool? Because I use my street smarts to help someone, not to hurt someone. When I saw a cop running, yeah, he was a little out of shape in Pittsburgh. So what? I said, hold on, I'll get him. And I flew as fast. I wanted to be Superwoman and Aquawoman. I could hold my breath 3.5 minutes. Yes, I could as a little girl. I want to save a life and maybe get a thank you. Maybe a little sandwich, too. All right? Oh, it's beautiful. I've saved some lives, too. It's been nice. And you see those people grow up and they remember. Yes, they do. They remember nurses, too, and doctors, too, who, when they were in pain, they helped them. Don't abuse medication. They need that stuff. And when you need it, it's not going to be available. They're going to be restricted on it. So tell your friends, okay? Please do. Okay, listen. You have to be a wise person. I chase that person down. And I get a hold of that monkey. And I grab it by his throat because I was a teenager. And they go, Pittsburgh Police Department said, thank you. Well, you're welcome. Well, thank you, Lisa. Well, you're welcome. Well, what's your name? My name is Lisa. Boy, you sure can run fast. Well, thank you. I use my talents and my skills and my abilities and my knowledge and my heart in the right direction to help someone. You never know when you're going to need some help and where you can be a help. And you'll be the community helper, the savior, the Batman and the Robin, one of the Cape Crusaders. Everybody love a hero. Oh, yes, they do. And I wanted to be a hero, and I still want to be a hero. Get a lot of love. Get some hugs, too. Hey, Lucy. Well, hello. How you been? Well, I'm doing fine. They know I'm walking. Is there somebody I can help? It feels so good. All right, now, 1, it says, again, present a false document to another. 2, with the knowledge that the document contains false information, all right, and 3, with the intent that that person to whom the document is presented believes the false information. They believe it. You get away with it. What could be false? The numbers on a check. The check itself, the entire check can be false. The signatures can be false. The amount can be false. Right? What else? The name on it can be false. To who it's written to can be false. To who it's written from can be false. The watermarks can be interpreted in such a way and they're false. What else? The bank alone can be false. It may not even be a bank. You're scavenging for money. Can't do that. Every check has a bank backing it up. It has a routing number on it. And if that bank don't recognize the routing number, that check don't belong to that bank. They go, what is, now I'm going to teach you something. What is your routing number? It's the first batch of numbers. And like mine, it belongs to a particular bank. And it's written on a particular bank. And a particular bank banks up their checks. So the system is already established. You don't own a bank. You don't write or design checks with the routing number. You don't go get some checks and start filling them out and getting stuff and you ain't got no money in the bank. No, don't do that either. Okay, you can't do that until you learn properly how to write a check. But the check doesn't bounce nor offend anyone. Insufficient funds, then you leave it alone. It's not saying that you're not worthy of writing a check. That must mean that you lack some things and you must learn further how to write a check. Now, how to back that check up. Don't write a check you're behind canned cash. Chalk, 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 chalk. And if you ever become an owner of a business, please do understand this one thing. You will have a book. You want people to rip you off and take your checks? You want people to falsify and create checks and put your name on it and start pulling money out of your accounts? Oh, hello. How are you doing today? I'm doing fine, thank you. Yes, I just want to cash this check. Oh, okay. Well, where's the check? Oh, right here. Oh, let me sign it. Okay, here you go. Oh, well, thank you. And she's real quiet because she got the figure, or he's real quiet. He got the figure. You know, a lot of gay men like stay in the banking business, gay guys, whoever you may be. Ooh, y'all do some good work. No fake. I'm not just saying that. It's for real. My brother's gay. I'm not going to tell you which one. All right, moving forward. I'm so proud of him. You don't have an account with us. Yes, I know. I just want to cash because it's on this bank. See, people get so crafty and so witty. Oh, okay. Yes, it is on our, I recognize the routing numbers. Bam! They know their job. Believe you me. Because they got miles of homes they need to feed. And everybody needs a job. Because everybody got children. Or somebody need, yes. And you may, let me tell you who commits crimes. Single people. You need to get married, have some chilling, and now you got a reason to live and a reason to go to work. A reason to love and a reason to protect someone and a reason to be kind. And the reason why and to understand why these things exist. Because this world is not going anywhere. That man up there will get rid of one to help the masses. We will lock up the one that the masses may live in peace and harmony. We get rid of the bad folk. And if you want to go down that aisle, you gonna get 2 years upwards to 30 years for this crime. Whether you did it for drugs, I don't care. A lot of forging checks because people don't have money. I told you, don't go on drugs. There are functioning addicts. Oh, yes, there are. But there's a lot that aren't. And they go in their mother's purses. They break in them safes. They get them checkbooks. They get them credit cards. And stop it. Because I'm going to tell you, there's too much going on this planet. And they kick you out that family, you on your own. And other people want to know, why are you not with your family? Somebody going to ask the question. They said, man, they was stealing. She stole from her mother and everything. She was on drugs. But I don't want her around here because she'll steal from us. If she steal from her own mother, then she probably used to go in her mother's purse when she was a kid, taking her mother's candy and stuff. She kept candy in her mother's purse. That's what she said. She got a habit. I don't care. I got candy in my purse. I got money to get candy. I don't want to hear. Bye. Take you and your girlfriend. Now, there you go, lose at your home. Because old naughty head over here got a habit. No, I don't want him around here. Right. I don't know what he's about. Right. You don't bring strangers. So what? You're dating this person 3 months. People still don't know what this person is about. People have to unwind their lives. Or mothers go to find out. So you keep that old naughty head boyfriend. I don't care. They're going to find out. You the parents of this? Yeah, that's my son. That's my daughter. Oh. Well, they're over our house. Oh, really? How's he acting? What do you mean? Did he take meds? Here they go up in the room. Wow! There's a whole lot of meds. There's a whole lot of problems. All right? Listen, you can't bring in every stray dog. Need a home and a place to stay. All right? Now listen. Two years, that's 24 months. 30 years, ooh, that's 360 months. And I'm going to tell you, what goes in prison stays with people a lifetime. It's like dipping their bodies in muddy waters or in ink. They ain't going nowhere. That's with them the rest of their lives. They may have a flashback, like people who went to maybe the Vietnam War, God bless your soul. And they have flashbacks. And all of a sudden, there you go. Or they have desires that you can't satisfy. Ladies, can't satisfy everything. A man that been in prison. Understand that. You want him, you so hard up, you want a man to address you from the rear. Two ways. Think about that. Because if those body fluids, and he's so up on himself, in it, and he go from one place to the next, you disease, you in trouble. And if he got AIDS, like a lot of men in prison who've gotten out of prison got AIDS, but they're not telling anyone, hello, because they're trying to get accepted back to society, they're trying to get acclimated back to society, trying to get into the flow of things, trying to find a job. They need their AIDS medication or HIV, and there's all kinds of diseases in people. They're not all medically sound and checked out. So you might have to leave the brother man alone. Man, I'm just going to see some friends tonight. Well, baby, I just want you to stay with me for a little while. Yeah, I know. I mean, I've been staying with you, for a long time. I just want to visit some friends. He want to get taken care of. He hard up. See, when you get used to certain things, it's hard to break a habit. You done had a habit for about 10, 15 years. You'd have been used in prison. Read between the lines. Homosexual activity. After a while, get to feeling real good. It's a lot of shame behind a straight man that they had no business going in. Now, how you going to satisfy his taste? And maybe he don't want some tail, some butt with breast attached to it. Maybe he wants some muscles and a deep voice and hard hitting attached to it. And you up here with your little light voice, hey baby, what's wrong? Nothing. And you keep asking, they look edgy. It ain't drugs. Maybe it's sexual innuendos. It's time to see. See, that life, it has its moments. It doesn't happen to everyone, but it happens to a lot. There's 70 million people with criminal records. Hard to find jobs. And there's 7.1 million caught up in the system besides them folks. That's 77 million folk. 2 million incarcerated with some sentences, and it's going up, and they build more prisons. And about on the average 135,000, 145,000 women. You think all them people getting doctor's appointments? It's necessary that people have health care. Why? Because people have been in these places. The doctors, you're not willing to tell that you got AIDS. It's a secret. Oh, we got to stop this madness. Oh, yeah. Thank goodness some car accidents do occur. Because when people at the hospital, oh, this person got AIDS, this person got Ebola. And they find out something. Oh, she's got cancer. I'm glad she was in that car accident. Don't cause a car accident when you get older. But understand that's how some doctors find things out. Excuse me. You have glaucoma, ma'am. I do. That's probably why the accident happened. No, sir. That car ran a stop sign and hit me. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, you got glaucoma. Oh. Things done changed. Ain't no more. When the lights is out, you're partying. Look at them lips. Got that hair thrown back. Yeah. Let the groove tell you what time of day it is. And you got glaucoma. Fixing to go blind. Well, the club got to take a little time out. That's right. There's so many things, guys. Besides schizophrenia, everybody done burnt that out. And she's schizo. I heard that enough. Now that's gone. Oh, she manic. Oh, now I heard that's gone. He manic. Okay, what else y'all gonna say? Stop turning everything into a joke. You're fixing to have children. A lot of y'all. You want people saying that about your child? Nope. Then hush. Quit. Y'all teach people quit turning things into a joke. Making fun of everything. Let the comedians do it. After a while, we put them out of business. Okay? They got it. You know, at one point, comedians used to didn't help out society. Now, they're helping out. Singers used to stand on the porch. Now they're helping out. You can't, nobody is a king or queen, and nobody gets a chance to just sit around anymore. No! Our earth will look like a trash can. Our United States will look like a trash can. Nobody's that grand, is there? Nobody that fabulous. Are they? I don't find myself to, honey, I get down and dirty with all the rest of them. Let's pick this up. Let's do this. Let's move this over here. My mother taught us how to work. I don't care how good looking, pretty you may be. And I'm like, I don't know who you're talking to. I don't want to go. Oh, maybe I was having a flashback, child. And you must be hand mother, because I got the shovel in my hand right now. Come on, let's get on with the penalty. We get on the next lesson number 86. It says, penalty for forging damages, forging checks that is, damages that occur in the cure will begin at $1,000. Remember what I told you. Things will be constantly happening, and you will need that $1,000 saved up. Gasoline, if you bought a generator, or you need to buy a generator. You don't be sitting up. One time, me and my husband did not have, we were young, and we were getting our experience, at least me. I'm not from North Carolina. I came here and went to college. But he never told me we need a thing called a generator. They were used to a certain way. Oh, we don't do that no more. But when you get a generator, honey, they run about $500-600. Invest in one. But you're going to need some gasoline to run it. So you're going to need some pocket change. What happens if the gasoline station gets hit and that gasoline station only one around? You got to need some money to go way out there, and you need a bunch of cans, and you better drive safe to coming back. I think you can't have no more than 2 cans. But it's in a diver situation, officer, yeah, all right, go ahead. I trust you. Go on. Next vehicle. Hey, you live in this area? No, I'm just coming to be nosy. You can't come here. Bye. Turn that car around. It ain't time to play. Oh, I was just coming to take some pictures, sir. I'm with the Daily News. I don't care where you're from. Turn that car around and go back where you came from. on. Yes, sir. That's all you gotta say. Don't keep the conversation going and piss the cop off. He's out of the heat. The tornado, the bugs, gnats, and what in the world? Them gnats is biting at your ear because no more had their nests are broken up because the wind was blowing. Ooh, the mosquitoes and the rain. Ooh, and all the what in the cat? Oh, right. And what happened if they have the Nile virus? The West Nile virus, that is. You in trouble. You got to find shelter. Because those mosquitoes and those blood-sucking little bupper snuppers around here and those gnats, hey! And they keep swarming around. They looking for a place to stay too. They might get in your hair. They do what? Create a nest. So you need something to cover your head. You ain't about looking cute. You're really in weaves. And what about all of the ticks that get blown around? And you laying down there and want to crawl up your leg because you ain't got no better sense. What is that? What? Oh man, it's going through a tick. No, kill it. Don't throw it because it's just going to crawl back. So learn how to kill a tick. Each one teach one. Okay? Get out. Don't forge no checks. Your families will need you. Not locked up. You're no good to them. A conspiracy charge can be added to most crime, which increases and may double your sentence. And it will. They're going to find out. And you got to return those people their money. And like I said, the evidence is the check itself. And you can't get into counterfeiting money. That goes along with forging checks. You can't create that stuff. What are you, crazy? It's not a hustle. Stop it. You won't get away with it because people are not putting up with it anymore. And once everybody learns all these 100, that's all. Just learn them and you watch what happens. You ain't going to be able to get away with nothing, so just chill. Man, I'm not going to lead no life of crime anyway, man. You can't get away with anything anyway. I ain't going to go sitting somewhere with that Johnny. Man, Johnny sure is big. Yeah, I'm big. How you doing? Nice to meet you, my new Sally. We gonna do it tonight? Do what? Oh, it's your first rodeo, huh? You ain't never been in? We got to pledge. We got to pledge each other. I love you. Excuse me? I love you. You don't want to do it with love? We can just do it anyway. But we're going to be up in here. I got to have some pleasure some kind of way. And you, my silly, they chose you for me. You don't get this? I teach you. Now, get locked up with one of them. You in trouble. He going to be mad. You going to give it up in a nice way. Or you going to do him. I think you'd be better out here at family reunions and amongst your friends. Don't go in to therefore try to make that decision. I'm not going to go anymore. Just don't go in at all. And don't be a fugitive. Alright? So leave these crimes alone because they last a long time because the paper trail was there. Paper trail, paper trail, paper trail. Passing bad checks, kiting checks, forging checks. Oh, Lord, white collar crimes. And what else? Hold on, baby. Hold on. Employee theft. Oh, paperwork. This is a paper trail. Ain't no way around it. As soon as you're committing that crime, you're bringing evidence against yourself. Why would you do something like that? Now, there are cameras as well. Put your mind Put your eyes, set them on good things. Well, my mother, I don't care what your mother did. My daddy, I don't care what your daddy did. Don't you do it. Right? You're not going to be excused because I taught you not to do it. All right, let's move forward. Take the test. Come on, guys. We on to the next one. Passing bad checks. Multiple checks. The other one was passing a bad check. One. This is multiple. All right. Come on. We humping it. We got to hump it. So you get your diploma. Start sending you some nice things. I'm so proud of you.
The weight of my mistakes depends on how I feel. Don't let it bring you down. The weight of what I say depends on how you feel, but I don't want to bring you down, down, down.